Look at the opening lineup for Florida. To the left side wing. Pass to Lights Out. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Shoots the three. Lights Out, grabs the miss. Lopez inside. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Daniels passes to Lights Out. Just 5 to shoot. From about 19 feet. And the shot goes in.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Pass to Lloyd. Florida moving that ball around. Knocked away. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Lights Out. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. The three. The shot missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Pass to Lloyd. Takes the three. That shot misses. Here's Lights Out. He lobs it up. Banked in off the glass. Lights Out's got his second basket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
There's the three. Second shot opportunity. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest.
Well, look, that's another missed opportunity. 1 for 5 now from the field.
Fast break. Here comes Florida. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Here's Lloyd. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Florida shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Daniel. Here's Lights Out. Out left to the wing. Lets it go from 11. That shot is off. Lights Out's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Here's Lloyd. From From about 19 feet, Big D hauls it in.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Pass to Lights out. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. And he drives in, and it's Florida with the rebound.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Launches a 3. No good on that one.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Lopez outside. Ripped away. Fires from 18. Lights out, grabs the miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or getting to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a coach.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. So it's Florida now. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:13 left to play here in the first. Lee outside. Nice pass. Led into the rack perfectly for the layup.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Here's Lights out. Covered by Lee. Lopez outside. To stop the drought. And Lopez throws it down.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Lee outside. From downtown. And it's Miles with the rebound.
And already they've taken out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Number 32, first personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2.
That one drops. He ties it up. Both teams will make substitutions. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Pass to Lee. Out to the wing. It's up a 3. And once again off the mark by Ford. Lights out there with Daniel. And it's Alexander in at the 5, roaming the paint. Miles finds Daniel. Here's Lights out. Tries again. It's deflected. And for Florida, to the paint, uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 6.
And despite those shooting problems in the first quarter, they have the lead and look like they're finally getting it together offensively.
Right side Daniels. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Out that one, the Florida lead has been cut to just 5 points, and the basket from Alexander.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Now Daniels. Nothing on the board. Pass to Miles. Here's lights out, covered by Lee. Here's lights out. Gets that one to drop. That's his third field goal in 8 tries. Florida leading by 6. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Over in the corner, Lee. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's lights out. He's got 6. Daniels passes to lights out. Here's Alexander. Here's lights out. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Lights out's got 4 points this quarter.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Get loud, fans. On the court, your hype squad. Fans from loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
Pass to Lee. Ball stolen. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
At the line for one.
Here's Lloyd. They set the screen. Out to the right wing. Lots of room. And the jumper is good. And Florida leads by 5.
Well, that's a terrific kick-out pass. When the defense collapses like that on the inside, you've got open people outside.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Kevin, back to you.
A great passer. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. No one near him. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
To the middle. And the dunk by Lopez.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Lloyd. Lights out, grabs the miss.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Shoots from 14, and it's Florida with the rebound.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
Here's Lloyd, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for Florida.
He misses the free throw. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Florida leads by 4. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league.
Well, right now for Florida, try to make a move up, man. They like to go from not very good to not half bad.
Baby steps, Kenny. You got to walk before you can run, and you got to run before you can fly.
And moving on, let's jump over to our current game. It's a tight one so far for Florida.
Contributions from their bench, providing once again the importance of depth.
Yeah, with the way their starters play, they may also need their subs in the second half. And I'm not talking submarine sandwiches, even though I'm hungry right now.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Without question, Lights Out displaying his skills today.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Florida leading by 4. Shoots a fader. Headshot off.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
And for Florida. Left side, Daniel. Lays it up off the glass.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Looking to end his cold spell. Florida shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for Florida, number 1, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And he uses the glass on the layup. Daniels has got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Lloyd. On the shot clock, lets it go from deep. Can't hit that one.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Inside for the tie. Stripped it away. Here's the break. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Pass to Lights Out. Lopez outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Lopez has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally insane.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Ford needs to get off a shot. That one good for 2. And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Well, look, their ball security has been non-existent. They have to calm down and do a better job taking control of the ball.
Dance team. Home team dancers.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Outside Daniels. Knocks down the 3-ball. Daniels has got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
Beyond the arc. A shot that time, not on target.
They haven't found their rhythm here in the third. Missing 4 of their first 5 attempts.
And he makes that one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Another shot, and he lays it up and in. He has 6.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
And it's Florida with the rebound.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation. Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's lights out. He's got 10. Back to Daniels. Pass to Lopez. The 3. That one doesn't go. From about 19 feet. That one, no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And yes, it's good. And that's 12 points for lights out.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
From deep. Traps in the tray. And Florida leads by 1. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Platoon swap here for Florida. Lights out, checked in for Lopez. And Florida with the change here too. Lewis is checked in. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Pass to Miles. Here's lights out. Six to shoot. Here's Alexander. Here's lights out. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. Maxwell is checked in for Ford. And so he hits both. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Lee outside. That one goes in. 8 points for him. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Here's lights out. He's got 14. And that one released in time, but no good. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Florida ahead, up 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target. 3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. You've got lights out. Alexander is out there with Mitchell, and it's Miles in a power forward position. Now, here's Miles. Clock at 6.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Florida.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
And that's about the worst. defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Lights Out. Here's Alexander. Lee outside. Florida moving that ball around. To the wing right side. Shoots. Lights Out grabs the miss. Lights Out's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Mitchell outside. Tries the spin move. Pass to Lights Out. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Over in the corner, Lee. Over Mitchell. Lights Out grabs the miss. Lights Out's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Mitchell outside. Here's Lights Out. Pass to Alexander. 5 to shoot. Pulls it from the elbow. Bucket is good. 16 points for Lights Out.
Rising to the occasion. He found a way to get himself open and get his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intense. Says something for us from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a 3? Reminding them 3-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making 3s. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
Thank you once again, Allie. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. To the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And Florida leads by 2.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Back to Daniels. Pass to Lights Out. Oh, they get it back. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. Lights Out's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Pass to Lee. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. That one's not going to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Lopez left side. Down low. Lee with the steal.
The right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Daniels with it, covered by Lee. Daniels with it. to take the lead, and there's the three.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. From 10, count it! Went right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Number 5, first personal foul, second team foul. At the line for 2, Daniels.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. So he comes up empty at the line. Let's put up from 19. Sinks the big jumper.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the ball and still get it to fall. Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Here's lights out. And here's Daniels. There's 1:26 left to play here in the fourth. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And they pick up the two.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
And they're desperately trying to get this game back within reach.
And with very little time to spare.
It's tipped. They retain possession. Great touch by Bradley on the jumper. .56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Lloyd. Six on the shot clock. He drills the three.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Home team foul. Number 3, fourth personal foul, second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Lloyd taking 2.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
So Florida wins it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight as we present our player of the game.